There's going to be certain times in your day, week, month, year, where you just don't feel like doing it. You just don't feel like maybe even getting out of bed. And all the work that you've been doing and moving towards a path, you start to doubt yourself. Do I want to do this? Is getting in shape right for me? Is building a business right for me? And all these thoughts of self-doubt and negativity will come into your mind. And I just want to tell you that it's completely normal to have those thoughts. Completely normal to have those thoughts. I've helped over 100 men transform their lives all the way around the world. And there's not one of them, right? There's not one of them who hasn't overcome some element of self-doubt. That's complete honest fact. It's the truth. In my coaching program, Built to Thrive, every male that's come through the doors has experienced some self-doubt. I experience it too. There'll be some point, probably every day, where there'll be a thought that runs through my head which implies self-doubt. It's at that point though where you can either separate yourself from average or you can just become average, right? But what I've just said to you there, that everybody goes through that and everybody has that noise, should be really comforting to you. Like, you understanding that you are not unique and that everybody has those thoughts should be really comforting to you, because you know that you're not alone. You know that you're not the person that is only going through this thing. And when you have that sense of being together, being not alone, being part of something, it's empowering, which is why my community inside Built to Thrive is so powerful. The WhatsApp group that we've got, the community, the school community that we've got, it's so powerful because everybody vibes off of each other. And when you vibe off of each other, when you've got a brotherhood around you, those thoughts of self-doubt, those questions that run through your head, within the click of a finger, they're gone, they've been eradicated, because you see everybody else around you crushing it and winning and celebrating their goals, but also sharing struggles. We don't only share wins inside the group, we share struggles as well. And it's the struggles that are more important to share. Because like I've already mentioned, when you know that there's other people around you struggling with the same thing as you, it's empowering, because you know you're not unique. And most people fail when they start to feel that self-doubt, because they feel alone. They feel like they are unique. They feel like they're going about the world all by themselves. And that's where they all fall to pieces. So this isn't a plug for my coaching. It's not a plug for anything like that. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you have these feelings of self-doubt, low confidence, low mood, just appreciate and tell yourself that I'm not alone. Everybody else goes through this shit. And it doesn't take 2 minutes to share the things that you're going through with somebody else around you. It doesn't take 2 minutes. And I know as men, it can be really difficult to share struggles. It can be incredibly difficult. And I'm terrible at it too. I'm awful at telling people what's going on in my life, what I'm struggling with. But it's incredibly powerful to share, because a problem shared, as you'll have heard before, is a problem halved. And others around you will be able to give you advice on how to move forward. But a tip for you here: do not ask for advice from somebody who is below you or will give you a negative, action to take. Oh, no, you're right. You shouldn't be going to the gym so often anyway. I prefer you fat. No, you're right. You shouldn't be trying to escape your 9 to 5. You shouldn't be an entrepreneur. If I had listened to the noise when I was escaping my architecture and going from weak, soft and miserable to where I'm at now, if I'd have listened to that, you know what, I'd still be soft, miserable, hating my life. You've got to drown out the noise. And oftentimes, the biggest noise that you'll need to drown out is coming from here. Nowhere else. It's coming from up here. If you can drown out that noise, funnily enough, I'd like to drown out this noise whilst I'm talking here. If you can drown out the noise that's coming from up here, you'll be absolutely fine. You'll make it in any endeavour that you want in your life. But you've got to understand that you're not alone. And when it gets hard, this is where most people quit. Fitness is supposed to be hard. Building a business is supposed to be hard. Entrepreneurship is supposed to be hard. Being a dad, relationships, it's all supposed to be fucking hard. If it was easy, everybody would be driving around in a fucking Lamborghini. Everybody would have a six-pack. It's supposed to be hard. But remember, when it gets tough and when it gets difficult, that's where most people quit. And if you want to be a quitter, go fucking quit. Quit. Do it. But if you want to be in the top 10%, the top 1%, if you want to make yourself proud, you need to continue when it gets tough. You need to drown out that inner demon. I know it's difficult, but when you callous your mind, when you start to train yourself to turn off those negative thoughts, and you can literally think the thought and snap out of it instantly, they don't even bother you anymore. Don't let the negativity that's coming on from your own head stay in your head for any longer than it needs to be there. The thought comes and it goes.